I think I saved the Steam info. I'm actually going to have to now manually go and check just to make sure that is the case. Yep, okay, it definitely is. Welcome to part 3. Last time we finished actually doing the whole Einhell Keep stuff, and someone was interestingly talking about a way of changing Cold Steel 1. Whether it be for the better or for the worst, I don't know. I like what we got, but there were definitely issues with what Falcom did right, and I think we'll just leave it at that. This time we got to tour the branch campus, because this is our first time actually being able to explore the place. I need to remember which buttons it is. Woo, okay, so X lets us see. We definitely do need to go and talk to New Class 7. We definitely need to go and talk to Toa, and there's some other objectives we need to do. We can only currently fast travel between the first and second floors of the school, which means we need to go around the place and unlock everything else. Also, we can take a look at the map of Erebonia from here. Behold, all the areas from this side of the map that we don't get to go to ever again. Fuck you guys. Fuck you, Falcom. I wanted to go. I miss Trista already. Anyway, and of course, Crossbell is the province of Crossbell. Yay! Also, there's a little bit of a spoiler alert here. You see these X camps here? These are exercise camps. These are the locations that we end up being set up at. So there's one here in Sutherland, there's one here in the Mare, but we already knew we'd be going here at some point because the prologue basically shows us Juno Naval Fortress being a place we have to do stuff in. Crossbell being one of the places as well, so that's 3 exercise camps. Where's the third one? Because there's... Oh yeah, there's one here in Heimdall, but that kind of is given. What am I trying to think of? Because we have to go to multiple places. Oh, that might be it. That might actually be it. That might be the only amount. I forget whether there's like... No, there can't be another location, because Sutherland, there's the Mare, there's Crossbell. That's it, really, because Heimdall's the last one, so... Well, anyways, that's the locations we'll be going to later, including some new areas. Anyway, on our first floor, we can head straight into the principal's room, because he's been a very naughty boy. Nah, no, not true, but still. It's almost time to call it a day. I trust things went smoothly for you today. Rhyming day with day. Ay. Looks like you have a good grasp on this whole teaching thing. No, I wouldn't say that. Every day I'm reminded just how much more I have left to learn. Then why are you a teacher? Just like the students, I have to keep learning and improving myself all the time. Oh, so humble. That's Arween, ladies and gentlemen. You look like you want to say something, though there's no need to hold back on my account. I'm still in trouble wrapping my head around it. The Golden Rakshasa herself. Here. Do you find it just as amusing as I do? After everything I've done, here I am in such a mundane place as this. To be honest, I've been feeling weaker ever since we lost the Civil War. Really? You're weaker now? Oh, thank goodness. You might actually be able to be fought then. Though I was still somehow able to accomplish my goal last autumn. The Northern War. Things happened. In fact, here's a little tease of what happened. And so was Osa there, and so was Altina, because of course they were. The invasion of the autonomous state just north of the Empire, North Ambria. It was a war of retaliation against the Northern Jaegers, who were based there. Flashback to Cold Steel 2, it was the Northern Jaegers that were basically the ones that got hired by Duke Albuquerque to do a whole bunch of stupid shit, including burning down Keldic and only managing to kill one person. I don't know how they managed to achieve that. The odds of doing something like what Duke Albuquerque was doing with the Northern Jaegers, netting such minimal casualties, not even like accidentally killing another, like it's just, we were all called upon the government. You were there too, if I recall. Yes, though Valma and I weren't put on the front lines. Honestly, I don't think we could even call what happened there a war. Basically what happened is, everybody went in there, stomped all over Northumbria's shit, and then left. Well, no, claimed it was theirs, and then left it, and then just went, yeah, it's ours now. Simple as that. What with you and Brigadier General Wallace commanding the provisional armies who got the most advanced Panzer soldiers available, the assault in conjunction with the tank unit was relentless. Northumbria followed the same fate as Crossbell. It's not quite how I'd put it, goes Aurelia. It'd be more accurate to say it was driven to the same fate by our dear Chancellor's design. Osborne. Anyway. Osborne! Haha! It's I, Osborne. I'm evil. Someone has to be. In any event, that battle was a good turning point for me. The Provisional Army was falling apart after the Civil War, but thanks to the Northern War we were able to salvage it. As the Countess of my family, I had planned to leave the army to Wallace, find myself a husband, and pop out some heirs. So Aurelia's thought process was literally, okay, I guess I will tie from this whole fighting thing and become what tends to happen. Oh, no, we just skipped through dialogue. Oops, daisy. Don't read the first 3 days. So, okay, so just help out with the club activities, we shall. And the whole student council thing, yeah, basically, Aurelia doesn't even want there to be a student council. Or at the very least, doesn't need there to be one. Unlike how there definitely was one in Trista when we were there. Mainly because Tower is the best. So ultimately, Wing would get saddled with them if there was a student council, so yeah, he'd be getting punished too, so that's kind of unfortunate. Anyway, on our second floor here, we've got ourselves Toa! What are you up to here, Toa? Oh, I'm just doing a routine check on our school supplies. We don't have a clock, so I'll just take care of it on the weekends. That seems highly unethical. We need this stuff, that stuff. No, you're not getting it. Okay, I guess we'll just lump it on Toa. Fucking workaholic that she is. All by yourself? She's just as capable as ever. Sorry, I didn't even realise. Let me help. It's fine. I'm only about halfway done. Seems like we got all the supplies we could ask for, but nowhere near enough manpower. Well, that is true. We don't even have anyone in charge of the nurse's office. That will also get resolved at some point. Between the upcoming Panzer Soldier training and the special lessons, we're definitely going to need someone on call. So as we'll just have to take turns for the time being. No, a little bit first aid, but well, don't push yourself too much. And this is why first aid classes are necessary in schools. So everyone can at least perform the basic stuff. And also so there are first aid kits around. If there's anything I can help you with, just let me know, okay? Thanks, Ween. Why did I say it like that? Anyway. Oh, there was something I could use your help with, come to think of it. Here. This takes us back. Student notebooks for us to hand out at a point. Oh, at least the student notebooks for class 7. Yeah, they were just finished today. Sorry it took so long. Could I get you to hand these out? Yeah, of course. This makes sense. Why did Class 7's notebooks take so long? I thought Major Michael was supposed to be in charge of preparing these. Well, that's about that, and the upcoming special assignments seem to be different for each class. Fair enough. So each class has a slightly different notebook based on its curriculum. Class 7 notebooks were pushed back because it has the fewest students. Ha! That's right, because you fuckers are in the class with the smallest amount of people, we'll prioritize you last, even though your job in these special classes are the most important. Well, I'll go hand these out. What are these special lessons all about? I like how they're just keeping it so, like, just mysterious to even Ween. Like, Ween can't put 2 and 2 together. Well, if these special lessons involve anything too special, what would class don't even be needed for? As a homework teacher, I'm the one who's supposed to pass these out. Actually, this takes back to when we were students. Thank you, Ween, for reminding of us. This is kind of nostalgic. To whenever you may have first played COD Steel 1. Thanks for your help, Ween. Just leave it to me. Hope they're still on campus. Guess I'll take a look around. Now, well, yes, they are about on the campus. It's X. I need to remember the fucking controls. Altina is counted as being on the roof. Juno is on the cafeteria, and Kurt is in the gymnasium. However, as we can see, there are other dots about we can actually go into and see people. We can talk to them. So we can get to know some of these various people, like Wayne here. Combat tactics. Instructor Schwarzer. Yay, voice lines. Oh, only for that one. Yes, I cannot allow myself to leave my studies unfinished. I see. That's admirable. By the way, have you chosen your club yet? Yes. I'm not good at swimming, so I'm thinking about joining the swim club. Good on you. Challenge yourself to things you aren't good at. Very impressed. You're very mature for your age. Oh no, I'm simply doing it in order to better myself. But I heard that at the main campus they've gone rid of 3 days in clubs. I am a bit concerned that we are not following the main campus example. I understand your point, but we here at the branch campus have our own rules and direction. I'm sure that even though you don't realise it now, you'll be able to gain something from it someday. So please trust Legrin and us instructors. Instructor Saucer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, NIS, can I just say, if you want to voice line things, don't just voice the start and the end of them. It just wastes time. Just voice all of it at that point. Fucking hell. Yeah, but who else is on the 2nd floor? Oh, in this room are 2 people. It's Pablo.
What?
You're telling me you're no interest in trains? Pablo here likes trains. Thankfully, this isn't a SDF movie, so we won't be getting run over. Kyrie, it's not that I'm not interested, but then there's no excuse. Let's start the train club. Is Pablo potentially from Keldric? He has the same sort of verbiage as, which one was it? Ah, yeah, Becky. We'll experience all the pleasure that trains can bring, just the 2 of us. It doesn't get any better than that. Well, I mean, that might be true for you, but if I remember correctly, the 2 of them are in military finance.
Hello!
Perfect timing. Back me up, Roy. If you're a real man of the Empire, you should always pick trains. Ah, yes, the true mode of transport. A train. You know, it's probably because they haven't invented the supercar yet. That is why once someone has invented an Aston Martin, it will be able to beat the train. Pretty sure it's not a requirement, no. Well, anyways. So, a real Obo man would join the train club. Is that really true?
I'm a proud Erebonian man.
Kari sounds like one of those eggs that are always constantly being like, no, I can't be true. I am a man. I am a cisgendered man, damn it. And then like a year later, they'll be like, so anyway, I am now a woman. The fact that has happened multiple times. I've seen it happen on social media. There was one content creator on TikTok where suddenly it's just like, they do like dressing up as a woman quite a lot. And it's like, oh, they actually do feel themselves as a woman. Okay, fair enough. And of course, most recent example would be like, what, Finster? Suddenly just like outright stating, oh yeah, I'm on HRT now. And it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Why would anyone not believe that for a second? We found ourselves at the library. You can find many books that explain history and concepts found in Simoria. In addition, since new books are added to the recommended reading corner each chapter, check back every so often to see if a new book catches your eye. Some books will be automatically recorded in the books tab, so we don't have to worry about that, but there are definitely books that we do need to go and look at. Basically, every so often we'll get some stuff in the recommended reading bit. These are things that we were able to find in previous games, like Red Moon and Rose, Chapter 1 and 2. We actually are able to find these books in Cold Steel 1. Whether I actually did grab any of them or not, I do not remember. So these are just bits. So yeah, so this is just Red Moon and Rose. There's no need to really read it again if you've already read it before. Trying to see if there are any other. Here we go. Here are some books. So there was the new recommended reading bit. So we've got the Panzer Soldat Almanac, because 2 years since Panzer Soldats were revealed to the world. Yeah, that's lovely. God damn you, Smith. But despite this, the Noble Line still lost. So, and then the Imperial Army just used tech. So great on that. So yeah, there's the Draken 2, there's the Spiegel S. There's the Hector Mark II, there's the Kestrel Beta, there's Goliath Noah, and the performance specs show just exactly how tall and heavy they are, and what weapons they tend to come with. So, you know, they can be quite painful, but yes, you do need to read these for this. And there's also a Crossbell Province travel brochure, where we get some highlights of some places in Crossbell, namely Michelin, the Entertainment District, where the Arkansas Theatre is, the East Street, which has a lot more of a Calvid influence, Orcus Tower, the giant skyscraper that was built during the Offensive Zero and finished building during the start of Azure, Amorica Village, which is one of the places you go to first outside of the city itself in Zero, St. Ursula, the medical place, which is actually very advanced thanks to Remiferia. So overall, quite a nice couple of areas for you to go to. And this shelf contains just some recommended reading, including a history of imperial railways. So yeah, if you want to learn more about how the railways started in this game, then fair enough. And there's Sports Beyond Tradition, which just gives you a few sports. They don't get added to your book stuff, but anyway. There is a student here. Titania, or Titania? Titania? Whatever. From history books to novels to children's storybooks. This library really has it all. Looking for something specific? Well, congratulations, Wayne, you scared them. Oh, sorry. I'm not sure how I'm going to pronounce it. I didn't mean to spice it like that. Instructor Wayne! No, I'm the one who should be sorry. Are you just scamming the place out? Guess you're somewhat of a bookworm. Yes, my father loved books. He's the reason I enjoyed reading so much. Yeah, fair enough. Logic here. Don't just limit myself to one genre either. I like to immerse myself in all sorts of worlds and fantasies. That's the direction people should be. Instead of just being your gatekeeper to the genre they do like, explore. There's so much in all forms of media to happily enjoy, and also to find what you just don't like. Not too good with scare ones. Like for Titania here, obviously horror, not for her. Fair enough. I'm the history instructor, you know. We don't do what I think you can do. I like to think I'm pretty well versed as far as that goes, so let me know if I can help you out in any way. Thank you very much. Yay, anyway, I'm doing this because this also grants me the character note entries. Inside the storage room is Michael. You can talk to him, and it's just like, New packages! Recreation equipment from Principal Le Guin's household. So Le Guin is outright trying to make sure that there is equipment for various clubs that people may be choosing. Good on her. Personally filling the bill as well. Le Guin is a noble family. She obviously has some stuff. And yeah, obviously a lot of this equipment obviously wouldn't be allowed with the budget that the Imperial government will give them. Because, yeah, it's like, what is necessary? Things for a club? No. These guns to shoot at targets? Yes. That's how military academies work, I guess. But, oh well. Really business-minded. Definitely different from Claire. Even though they're colleagues. Well, it's nice to have a different RMP member we can attach a face to. That's always nice to have. So, within the school itself, we're done. And since it says Altina is up on the roof, let's go up there. Welcome to the black screen. Okay, that is loading. Welcome to the roof, because it has to load in, because it also has to load in what you can see on the ground from here. So, like, that ground there. We actually get highlighted to the different buildings, because we can, let's put in that. Because cafeteria is over there, and the practice building's there. Well, clubhouse, as it gets called. And Altina's on the roof. Altina, what are you doing here? She does learn stuff here. I mean, you are her homeroom. Well, I thought you went right back to the dorm life class. Why are you here alone? Oh no, Altina has no friends. No. Oh, my toes. Why is it still this cold downstairs? Fucking hell. We're going tomorrow's mission during the free day. I've reached the progress block on my investigation. That explains it. Are you talking about choosing a club? I attempted to reference documents in the library on the map. However, that only proved to increase the possible choices. The issue of having too many choices. I know that feeling. Instructor Ween, please tell me what to choose. Sorry, Altina, I can't. Because only you can figure out what you want to do. Me. Let's make this homework. We've got all day tomorrow to decide too. You can ask other students their opinions if you need to. I can give you advice too, of course. But in the end, you need to decide on your own. Clem Solaris. I do not understand the purpose, but if this is an order, then so be it. I will excuse myself now. Altina needs to break from the mold of everything's just part of a mission. These are orders given to support Reed. She needs to break that mold. So, was she pouting just now? I hope no one in town spots her wearing that thing. Meanwhile, in leaves, flying object! Oops, I forgot to hand over her student notebook. Oh, well, I guess we'll have to do that later. Anyway, well, that's all Tina dealt with for now. Let's head into the clubhouse. And inside, we immediately see Sandy. Modern buildings and modern facilities.
This city is amazing.
It isn't really part of a city, but unless you do want to count it as part of... oh, Shadoween. Sorry, I was talking to myself. Don't worry about it. Aren't you Sandy from Military Finance? Your hometown was Ulster. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Thanks for saving my home during the Civil War. Explain when this could have happened, Falcon, please. And I am being serious. When during the Civil War could this have happened? It's a little embarrassing when you say it to my face like that. Ulster, Prince Oliver ordered me there during the Civil War. When? Those Jaeger dropouts went and attacked the town, and a lot happened to say the least. It's a good thing I had Toval and Altina to back me up, even if she was still an enemy at the time. Again, when could this have happened? Altina for a chunk of the time was with Kyan. Taking Cedric to the fucking where Testarossa was. And Toval was with Oliver most of the time, or at least in the other half of Erebonia, and Class 7 was tasked with the side we were in, and Ulster's in the other side. How could this have happened? So let's find here that you were there too, though. It's almost like as if some of these characters were written after the fact. Oh well, what a coincidence. I always made everyone in the old Class 7, so it really is an honour to have you here in Shadoween. Oh no, the honour's all mine. Oh, how humble of you. Life's just full of little surprises, isn't it? Yeah, like keeping things, like having canon things that occur not within the games. Oh, hey, card game. We'll explore that card game later, trust me. There's no one else on this specific floor yet. So we go down, and then we have to go down here because the training ground / the pool is its own separate bit. Inside a target room, we've got two students talking. Bam, that's a pleasant Maya. I was blown away by how you can hit such a small
I've
target.
still got a ways to go.
Maya here is using a sniper rifle, so it makes sense that a smaller target is definitely much more done. So it's more efficient on what it hits, does more damage to that, whereas, yeah, obviously there's more power in a gun like that because that looks like a machine gun. Leonora has. I believe that's the pronunciation. Anyway, they've got different roles. So, you know, working hard, or hardly working. Are you here to practice too in Shadowing? Or maybe just out on patrol? Yeah, doing rounds. Just curious who was in here. Do you need to help with anything? If so, I'd be happy to offer some advice. Ween, known for his gun usage. So far. Same here. I'll let you know if anything comes up though. Yeah. So these two are actually quite good at doing their job of shooting things, so we'll just leave them be. And as we go near the training hall, we get cutscened. Well, cuts in there. We know that because that's where the exclamation mark was pointing us to. The door is unlocked. Is someone in here? I believe Kurt's overtraining a little bit here because we saw him train before school and now after school. There is a thing called too much training. Phew. Impressive. Yeah, Kurt is good at his job, I guess, of slicing things. That was quite a distance too, actually. Instructor Saucer. What are you doing here? Just passing by. Pretty exciting to see the Banded Jewel Blade style in person. Just a pale imitation, nowhere near my father and brother. There's still much for me to learn. I know you're training your dorm, but I'm still kind of surprised to find you in here after hours. After school hours. Or does that mean you're one of the lucky students who decided on a club to join? No, not yet, I'm afraid. Though, to be frank, clubs strike me as a waste of valuable time. Maybe you and Wayne should make a club of We Don't Care About Clubs club. It would be legally there. There'd be a loophole there, I guess, but nah. Time I would rather use to better myself. How's that? I'm here to become a better swordsman, not to distract myself with extracurriculars. And every hour I spend engaging in club activities is an hour of training lost. If I really must join a club, I like to join whatever takes the least amount of time and energy. And that's one way to look at it, a very stoic, serious way. But trust me, joining a club is hardly a waste of time. Might even make you a better swordsman. Wayne, for the record, you never joined a club. How do you mean? That's what happened to a friend of mine. Flashback to Laura. Oh yeah, she was in the swimming club. Seen her first swimming. About her and Monica. The time she spent in her clubs improved her swordsmanship in more ways than one. How did swimming make her better at swords? I mean, can you explain that? Take the time to find a club that will help you grow. Really think about it. I'm not going to force you to join one or anything, but if you need some guidance, I'm here. How nice of you. Understood. Thank you for the advice. Now, may I continue training? Yeah, sorry for interrupting and all that. We'll leave you be. I can give him his student notebook back in the dorm. Yeah. I mean, that would have been the perfect time anyway, but fair enough. Is there anyone in the pool? No, not yet. Okay. The pool is currently locked. We can't go in there. But we do get to the cafeteria through here. Yippee! Welcome to the cafeteria. Randy and Yuna are both there, but we'll head over here first to talk to these guys. Yeah. Swing club is Wayne, Leonora, and me so far. Ah, so the swing club's coming along quite nicely.
Huh, I see.
Sydney here is doing the whole, we need to have at least one student that's pervy.
My.
Also predictable, Sydney. Why are they only voicing part of the lines? And good stuff. He's got the whole Brock thing going on where his eyes aren't open. Swing sounds pretty good. Maybe I'll join you guys. Wow, this swing club has so many members. Seriously, just too many of them. And since the last day, if you two want to join us. This is Sydney Scooter from Combat Tactics and Style from Military Finance. Remember correctly, he's from July. I wonder if he knew Crow. Anyway, it seems like they have things figured out here. Yeah, so we get character note entries, and yeah, it looks like they're all really doing their things here. So, Yuna and Randy. He's here too. That's...
This one's on me.
Wow, thank you so much.
I like it when I don't have to talk. That's my throat. Ah, damn it. Never mind. You're the best, Randy. Oh, sorry, I guess I should start calling you instructor, huh? Outside class or training, just Randy is fine. Yeah, that makes sense. If you already know each other, then. Any ideas for your club? I've been talking to other students, so I just can't make a decision. I'm happy to choose a club that will let me move my body. Not a bad idea. Feel like that really suit you? I mean, let's be honest, you wouldn't really fit in a club that makes you use your head. Yes, that's right, Randy. Let's call Yuna an idiot in front of her face. That's a brilliant strategy there, guys. Bravo, and all that. What do you mean by that? Well, anyway. I think maybe we should do... Hey, Schwarzer, you here for a drink too? And we've been caught. Ah, well. I'm just looking around before going home. I heard you two talking. How do you two know each other? Don't worry, it's not some sordid forbidden relationship. Randy. Of course it isn't. Why would you even say that? Randy, I mean Instructor Randolph and I go way back. Helped me out a lot when I was at the Crossbell Police Academy. The optional times you can go and talk to Yuna in Ashore does not count as helping. In fact, I don't think Randy even says much. In fact, some of the visits, Randy's not even in your party. Like, I think the first time you can actually go to the police academy, Randy's not in your party because he's busy doing something else. If memory serves me correctly, the party members for that bit is Lloyd, Ellie, Wazzy, and Noel. Because the first time you can go to the police academy is when you get the car. Police academy. Yeah, it's just like a little system. Strange how you've never brought Yuna up before, but okay. I guess we have ourselves a little reunion here of all places. Small world. I love that bit in the first one when they mention Yuna. Oh, wait. See, and that's my proof as to why they hastily added Yuna into Trails to Ashore. Anyway, I knew they were both from Crossbow, so I thought maybe in that case Yuna knows him too. Lloyd! Man, I wish you were my instructor, Andy. But no, I had to end up with this guy. Well, sorry for bothering you. I'll get going now. Yes, I guess I'll get a student notebook now. Oh, if you need help figuring out what club join, feel free to ask me. Even if I'm not your first pick for a homeroom instructor, I might be able to help out. Oh. Fine, if I get desperate, I'll ask you. That's the spirit. Anyway, I'm sure there's a reason you end up as her instructor. Teach her well, you hear me? Loud and clear. I'll leave you guys to catch up. And we actually do have someone else to talk to here. Gina, who runs the cafeteria here. Instructor Ween, it's nice to see you. You're Gina, right? Thank you for always making food for everyone. Your family runs a tavern and leaves. Ah, so she has work experience. Something I fail to have. Anyway, yes, I'm Barney's daughter. Saw some help wanted ads, so decided to come help. Everyone is so nice. I'm having a great time here. Well, that's great. Glad to hear it. Instructor Ween, I see you around here a lot during lunch, but what do you do for dinner? It depends. They do have food for us back at the dorms if I can make it in time. If not, just end up cooking something for myself instead. I see, so you can cook too. Yep, though I wouldn't say I'm a master chef or anything. To be honest, I usually just end up making the same thing. That's not good in terms of nutritional balance. I know. Would you like this? And we get a recipe book. Yay! The recipes are all the foods that the cafeteria recommends. So we do get a recipe for chunky potato salad and 3 sets of ingredients to make said potato salad. Pardon me. No, thank you. You didn't have to do all this. It's no problem. Where would this school be without its instructors? Plus, it would make me really happy if you got inspired to cook more. So apparently, some point after Cold Steel 2, we just threw our old cookbook with all of those recipes out the window, so why do we keep doing that to ourselves? I do not know. If you have a recipe and ingredients, you can cook food. You can learn recipes for trying dishes at restaurants. You can also learn them from recipe books. And original dishes. Certain characters are able to make a unique dish that is different from the recipe itself. Depending on what you make, you have the kid dish, blah, 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 blah. They may also end up making superb food or even something downright peculiar. Be sure to experiment with your various new party members. So do keep this in mind that for most of the game, well, at least for the first couple of hours, we will just be solely having Ween and new class 7, so any additional party members would only be able to do so at certain times. But yes, if the symbol has a crown on it, it means great, it's very likely to produce a unique dish over the very likely to produce a superb dish. And it only displays that after it's been made once. So you'll just see that they're great, so it's like, oh, I can get the superb, and then it's like, oh, hey, here's the unique one, and it's like, oh, that's even better. So it's useful. Anyway, food items are very nice to have. Anyway, our chunky potato salad, we can make 3 of the 3 right now, and see what we get. And we get 2 pillory mashed potatoes and a chunky potato salad. The chunky version restores 500 health and a defense up of a small amount. The pillory mash restores 600 health and for 2 turns a defense up of medium. So only 100 health difference but a better defense boost. That is useful. Anyway, that's all we can do here in the cafeteria. Out the front door out this door we go, and we still got a few students about that we can talk to. So let's go do that. And there are still some buildings like this place, which is called a student store, that is locked until a later chapter. It's just how it is. Anyway, Valerie here. We saw her while we were on the roof. Extracurricular activities, what a pain. She's from military finance, and if only serves a native of Northumbria. Oh boy, here we go.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I was wondering if you decided on a club yet. If you're okay with it, I'd like to talk. I think I'll pass. I'm not obligated to tell you anything whether I'm struggling or not. I advise you use the other students to boost your instructor evaluations instead. That wasn't what. Never mind. Sorry to bother you. So obviously, Valerie does not want to talk to Ween because, let's face it, all the news was like, "Behold, Ween did it! He was the hero of the day, who helped stop the Northern Jaegers once and for all." Meanwhile, out on this academy field, and look how hard this ground must be. Anyway, there's 2 people here. Jessica, perhaps some kind of sports club. Swimming is nice, but I'd like to do something outside. And Louise. These aren't any stable, so a wedding club would be hard. We could do a track club, but I want something we can do all do together. Wonder what would be best. Devon Combat had those in military finance. We can tell because of their emblems. Oh, it's the Ashen Shiva. Excuse me. Hello, Instructor Ween. Hi, you. Sounded like you were trying to figure out what club to start. I'm here if you need any advice. Thank you. We appreciate it. We're still thinking it over for now. Yeah, we want to try and figure out ourselves a little longer. Got it. If you get stuck, just let me know. So that's useful to just note. And yes, there is a little bit of alcove here. There's no chest here, but it is a bit weird how far backwards that shed can go, in my opinion. I don't know if we ever do need to go that way, ever. But well, and over here in the garden, or the, yeah, actually it is a garden actually in a way. Plant stuff here, is Freddy, who has a quite nice design actually. Oh, what fresh lush grass. And look, such soft, fertile soil. Ah, the wonderful bounty one can find in this land called Leaves. He seems quite odd.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you.
Are you perhaps also looking for ingredients? Oh yeah, I suppose the wild grass that grows here is technically edible. Oh boy. Oh, you're pretty knowledgeable. Not really, that's just something Master told me during mountaineering training. Ah, hold on, I get the feeling we've got some big juicy locusts buzzing about around here. Let me just come out and say it. How do you feel about eating insects? I'll whip some up for you next time. My treat. You gotta try at least once. Eating insects? Master once told me that some people eat simmered locusts, but I guess I can't just turn down a student. Yeah, sure. Next time I get the chance. Haha! Brilliant! You won't regret it. Okay, well, let's fade Freddy for the rest of the time in space, because, locusts, Like, I get it for survival purposes, if it's something that is edible and won't just kill you from eating, fair enough, but don't just eat random stuff you find out of curiosity. That's how you accidentally eat poison stuff and die horribly, somewhere in the middle of a jungle. Anyway, I believe that's all the students, because I don't think we can go to Ironhound Keep. But we actually do have access to all the fast travel points, so that's good. So, the hangar. Let's see, so the Panzer Soldat hangar is part of the research building. Falamar and no, we got some Soldats. We got a few basic ones and Hector. So, whoa! Spit's just over there doing stuff, and Tia has fallen on her ass and made a mess. Oh dear. Alright, you're. Oh, Instructor Sworza. How does Tita get away with having a jacket like that? God damn it. Then again, saying that, I do have jackets similar, but anyway. Don't mention it. We haven't talked since we were on the train, have we? Oh, you're right. Well, I mean, we could hear your voice throughout stuff. But yeah, Tita Russell! A party member in the first ever Trails game.
My name's Tita Russell. I'm in Class
Sky.
9, Military Finance.
And she was definitely younger there. So, yes, the years have gone past to an extent where Tita is now like this.
Nice to meet you again, Instructor Schwarzer.
Man, it's weird to see time actually go forward in a series. And I'm saying that as someone who's a fan of, say, like Final Fantasy XIV, where outside of Shadowbringers, certain characters have basically been time locked to a set age. At least it just feels like, because all of the time anyone spent in the first didn't reflect onto their bodies back in the source. So, like, great. Well, at least they're mentally mature. Anyway, that's definitely the professor's fault. You've been here 2 weeks now. Are you getting used to life in Erebonia? Yes, very much so. All my classmates are so nice too. Oh, that's good. I know I'm prepping the Panzer Soldats for the training exercises. Fair enough. Well, thanks for working on that so soon. No problem at all. I've been looking forward to seeing the Empire's famous humanoid weapons. Now I can finally get a good look at them. I'm blown away by how amazing the technology is. CZF was also researching bipedal machinery, but the Soldats design philosophy is so different. It's really eye-opening. Well, that's what happens when you have a blueprint for them based off of a defined right? Anyway, the Scythe Central Factory. It's the famous Dr. Nobel. And yeah, Tita is related due to her grandfather and her mother, so yeah, it's just how it is. It's off them that I was able to become an exchange student here. And 4th of them, if that's how you want to put it. Thank you, Schmidt, for showing up now. How much longer do I need to wait for my blueprints and tools? Oh, sorry. So, what do you mean by that, Professor Schmidt? Just that the responsibility of looking after her was forced on me by one of my fellow disciples. Yeah. Russell. Of course, there is the disciples of Professor Epstein. One of them being Schmidt, one of them being Russell, and then one that we've not actually seen on screen. Tia is still but an apprentice. Let's use this opportunity to see your ability to improvise. Huh? Sure, so do you have stuff you got from the operation test the other day? Give it to this girl and have her make a quartz with it. That's so sudden. Don't you think she needs to get ready first? It's okay, I got this! As a technician, I need to have these kinds of support skills. Sure, then here you go. Yes, of course. And now we can synthesize various quartzes. Pardon me. This is primarily done by talking to Tia at various workshops, or there are workshops in some of the cities that we'll be going to that will also be able to do it for us, so we don't have to go. We don't have to keep going back and forth between where we need to be doing our job and wherever Tia has a workshop built. Anyway,
I'll help.
we can also strengthen quartzes, but we don't have any that can be.
Thanks.
So we go into the modified organ and we go to the quartz. There are various things we've got here. Needle shoot, ivy nail, quest, the quest, earth pulse, defense 1, break. Break 1 is a new one. Break plus 20%. Yeah, so we deal more damage in terms of the break bar. Other than that, pretty much we've got Acro Bleed still. Some of the arts that do attacking are different slightly in some ways. Fen and Flame, for example, gives us a chance of poison. And we also now have Strike, which just increases critical rate, which is useful. A Fade one, as we can see here, only evasion of plus 4%. I don't get the point of 4%, why not 5? And pretty much everything else is as expected. And we have easy access to time and space and mirage stuff, just not really got the resources for them. So I'm going to make let's make an a Fade one. We can put that on someone, they have a better chance of dodging.
Thanks.
Here you go, Instructor Ween. Haha, thanks. The way she acts reminds me of George. Looks like only the bare minimum preparations have been completed. Enough time has been wasted on use to talk. Get back to maintenance work. Disciple candidate. Yes. Goodbye now. Yep, goodbye. Well, we say our goodbye to Tia for now. She'll be off doing work for Schmidt most of the time, so when she's not having to learn things at this academy. Professor A. Russell, like Professor Schmidt, one of Professor Epstein's 3 disciples. I already explained this, but yeah, well, if she's going to be Schmidt's disciple, then I wish her luck. Yeah, because whenever we talk to Makarov or George about Schmidt, they're just like, oh god, Schmidt, why did we have to be a disciple of him? I have 4 of the latest Panzer Soldat models here. While I'm here, I better go talk to Vanamar. You can now select the open slot and customize weapon at the workshop, so now we can open up the slots. However, we do need Sebith for it, and the cursor, if the line is longer, does actually play a role. And also, of course, Sebith masses we attain throughout the game can be used to make money. Whoopee. So, for the purpose of exchanging that stuff, we'll have to do so. Guess it's time to leave campus. If I've got nothing else to do, I suppose I could head back to the dorm. Once we're finished with the after-school patrols, we can return to the dorm from the main gate. So yes, we can do that immediately, or we can at least talk to Vanamar like we were thinking of. Our class is done for the day. Yep, we made it through somehow. My students all have their quirks, but I guess that just makes teaching all the more fun. I see. I'm glad to hear it. But please, be sure you're able to rest. It will be a waste if you push yourself to the point of exhaustion. Got it. I'll be sure to get some rest in. Thanks, Vanamar. By the way, Meister candidate Tito is overworking herself. For some time now, she's been handling all the maintenance around here herself. She's likely to exhaust herself if she continues like this. It'd be nice to have another Meister candidate help her out. We'll keep that in mind. AKA, boy, do we need more staff. We desperately need more staff. Actually, we hadn't talked to Tito and actually now go into...
Yes.
No, not
Thanks.
that one.
I'll help.
It's the slot bit. So for Ween, we already have some stuff, but he has got some time and fire exclusives that require much more of a cost than just the generic slots. So as we can see here for Yuna, because she has like 4 lines, it's like these are actually like the cheapest we can have in terms of what's needed. But then this line's a little bit costlier. Kurt, he has 3 lines to 1, so that's fine. And then Altina almost has all being 1 line, but no, it's the mostly 1 line, and then there's a line 2 just here, which is Mirage. You know, some of these line mechanics really just don't matter in Cold Steel, because they got rid of the elemental efficiencies. Like someone like Emma in Cold Steel 1 2, she has a full singular line. That means it's just such a high cost to get her stuff all upgraded versus anyone else. And it's not like in Zero and Ashore where, oh, Tio has a full line. That means it's costly, but doing so awards you with the power to do the best amount of elemental efficiency for the various arts in the game, and that has its use. Basically what I'm saying is I do prefer the older system. So I was time to leave campus. I was able to talk to all the students, so maybe I'll head back to the dorm now. Well, I mean, there were a few that we didn't see, but this cutscene is going to do that for us.
If it ain't Instructor Schwarzer.
He's from Combat Tactics.
Seeing you work so hard's really inspirational, you know?
Ash Carbide.
Ash Carbide. I'm in Class 8, Combat Tactics. Looked like you were really going out of your way to help all us students. You're just a stand-up guy, ain't you? Guess I should have expected that from you. After all, you are a national hero, Ashen Chevalier.
That we are.
I'm just a new instructor who's fresh out of school himself.
Oh,
I've heard about you from
don't
Instructor
blame
Randall.
yourself.
Sounds like you've got some pretty impressive skills. It's good to meet you, Ash. I'm sure I'll see you in some of my classes and during training exercises.
Yeah, sure thing. By the way, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. How's it feel? Flying around in your big gray doll, being the government's lapdog?
Oh, striking a nerve there.
Pardon me.
And just as Ash... Once again, Ash tries to ask people questions, and then suddenly Muse happens.
One of the girls from military finance.
Her again.
Hello, Ash from Class 8. Instructor Reen. You two seem to be having so much fun chatting, I couldn't help wanting to join in.
Muse.
I was just about to leave. I'm looking forward to Panzer Soldat training next week. How about you?
Well, Ash wants to have fun later in the week.
Oh dear. Did I interrupt something?
Oh, no, not at all. You're from military finance, right?
Muse Egret.
That's right. I'm Muse Egret from Class 9.
I regret to inform you that Muse may or may not have the power to find Pulse if you want to go for the Fire Emblem reference. But
Do you
that's
remember me?
obviously a lie. She
I'm in your
doesn't,
4th period
thankfully.
history lessons.
Yeah, I remember. I've heard about you from Instructor Toa, too. We're not that far into the school year, but it's already clear you're an outstanding student.
You're making me blush. To tell the truth, I've heard rumors about you as well, Instructor. I've always
fair
thought it would
enough.
make me so happy if I could get to know you better.
And she's blushing. Oh god, okay, right. I do not condone student-teacher relationships because the power dynamic is incredibly in favour of the teacher in all cases, regardless of which gender is which way round. I thought I'd make that
see.
clear.
Well, I'd recommend taking those rumors with a grain of salt.
Oh, I don't mean all that gossip about the Ashen Chevalier. The rumors I've heard are about the old Class 7, your sister, and even the princess.
What?
Muse tripping up Reen like that.
Well, I should be going now. Good day, Instructor Reen. I hope we have a lovely school year together.
I heard that in some series of events, that you romanced your sister. Wait, we can't do that because of 1-2. Oh, then it must have been about the princess then. My bad. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, what? maybe I'm not kidding about the whole Divine Pulse thing. Anyway. Well, some of these people are going to be a handful. That's for sure. Between those two in Class 7, it's going to be quite a year. Oh, boy. Welcome to Show's Call Still Free, when you spend the first 50 minutes of a stream doing a shit ton of talking. I apologise profusely if what you prefer is combat, and if this part doesn't get as many views on YouTube, then fair enough. Anyways, we actually do have a lot more talking to do throughout the game, because we do have the good old adages of having to do more things later. But we do also have this segment, where we're in the campus's dorm. It's just off to the side of the rest of the Leaves, so they have to walk through the entire town. Yes, I will call Leaves a town, it's just how it is. We're 2 weeks in now. History and combat training classes have been going well, but next week we have planned the soldier training and the special lessons. Should be all set for today, and I better go over everything again tomorrow, just in case. He's got to double check all the documents, so he hasn't accidentally screwed it up. He has a 15 mil on the desk, I just realised that. Wayne, you gotta let go of your trauma. Anyway, get them the notebooks, them at school, so I should at least try and hand them over by the end of the day. Should also help out in trying to find a club. About the branch campus enhancement. Deepening your bonds to the other faculty members can increase the branch campus enhancement weighting. In fact, there are hidden events this very evening that will increase them. Yay! And yes, doing so, there are ways to. There are quests of the faculty, and of course there's the dorm bathhouse event. Ooh. Doing so will give you items. Yippee. Well, doing everything in general will give you more items. So we need to give Class 7 their student handbooks. But first things first, there are some optional events we can do. First off is investigating Aurelia's room. Toddler after door says, no need to pacify now. Sure, is that you? Veen has forgotten that Aurelia can sense Veen through doors. You got me. I suppose there's no use trying to hide from the Golden Bash Shutter. Quite a nice big room here for one person. Fucking hell. And of course that sword gets to just be there on the wall. It's much bigger in here than the other rooms, though considering this is a Countess room, I'm actually a little surprised how Spartan it is in here. Aurelia is a warrior, like for fuck's sake, you shouldn't be surprised by that. In my opinion, that the main campus dorms are a bit too luxurious, though I hear they are reviewing how they sort out the dormitories over there. That too. Principal, are you? Yes, I suppose I never told you, but I too am a graduate of Falls main campus. I swear everyone is a Falls main campus alumni at this point that happen to be involved in quite a few things. So many big names graduated from Falls. Major Claire, Prince Oliver, and even him. Seeing as you're my dear little junior alums, feel free to come visit me anytime. Well, maybe we shouldn't pester Aurelia Senpai too much. I'm hoovered by myself too easily there. Before we go and hand over the oh no, we have to. Okay, never mind. We have to finish up the second floor first, and we can actually look at the various doors and be like, these are the various people stuff, but we can't just show about the blue. So although we get to know where some people are, we also can't. You and Altina, thankfully, get the same room, so this saves us some hassle. She's writing off of the page! I guess this is okay. Hope they aren't too lonely without me. Now she must be writing a letter to her family. Yuna, Altina, you in there? Well, I'll be with that. Oh, Altina's not here. I wanted to talk to both of you. She went off downstairs. So, do you need something? Right, I need to give you this. Nothing! Well, actually, that's in the handbook. Oh, I hope you're getting us late. But couldn't you just given us the must tomorrow at school? I mean, isn't it kind of sleazy for a male teacher to be dropping in on his female students' room in the middle of the night? It certainly is. Well, I figured since tomorrow is a free day, it would be good for you to look at these today, but when you put it like that, maybe I should have waited. We're in the middle of writing something, sorry to interrupt. Huh? How did you... Oh yeah, the pen in hand. I was just going to emerge from today. I'm not going to lose to some Heponia when it comes to studying. That's the spirit. Sure, tomorrow will be busy for you, but be sure to give it everything you've got. I don't need a reminder. I give everything my all. Sure you do. You need me to give Altina a notebook too? No, that's okay. This is my job. I'll go give it to her myself. Thanks, and sorry to disturb you. Good night, Yuna. Thanks for taking the time to bring it to me. See you tomorrow. Oh. Yuna. Anyway. I much prefer your character in Cold Steel 3. Spock as soon as you lights on. Looks like I got Kurt and Altina left. Since Altina's on the first floor, maybe I'll go see Kurt first. Yeah, let's go and see Kurt. Now, Kurt's room is over here, and he has to share his room with Sydney. I do not envy him. Anyway. I think it's one of the kid from class 8, 7, 6... Oh, it's Director Saucer. Ah, you're Sydney. Is Kurt. Yeah, you got back a few minutes ago. Hey, Sport, you got a guess. How about we don't make that my nickname? I'm coming. Ah, Kurt, please do not announce that. Anyway. It's rather late. Did you need something? Actually, you're the one who needs something. Ta-da, your own Class 7 notebook. Oh yeah, so maybe in Class 7's getting there late. Stuff. Thank you very much, but I have to wonder, why didn't you just get to these when we were still on campus? I had some trouble finding the time earlier. But did you just get back now? Were you training the whole time? It's great, you're such a hard worker, but be sure not to overexert yourself. No need to worry, I know my limits. If anyone needs that advice, it's you, instructor. I understand you're busy, but you'd be well served taking some time to hone your 8 leaves 1 blade techniques. Thanks for the advice. You're absolutely right, I do need to make some time for it. Sorry to bother you so late. I hope your free day tomorrow treats you well. Yes, good night. Simple enough, and yes, Green certainly does need to keep training on his stuff. And Altina's on the first floor, so we'll have to go and look for her. Now, as we can see by the green symbol down here on the bottom floor, before we go and talk to Altina, we have a bathroom that we can enter. Louise is over here with her glasses off, because she's just been in, so that's just how it is. And confuses Reem for Randy. Oh, you're not, Oh, you're Instructor Ween. Don't scare me like that. It's scarier that you mistook me for Instructor Randolph. Don't you usually wear glasses? I try to keep them off when I'm not at school. It's fun not seeing things too clear sometimes. Yes, I agree, Louise. It is so fun getting eye strain by not wearing your glasses. Why did I look over there? There's nothing over there. Yes, Louise, it is good to get eye strain the moment you wake up in the morning, because one of your eyes is probably worse than it is. Well, I can't say we exactly see eye to eye on that. Anyway, can you see without glasses? Yeah, of course. I haven't mistaken an object for a person yet. Right, emphasis on the yet. Like, yes, I can see quite a good bit of this text, but most of it's this eye. This eye's doing all the work. This eye, it starts getting more blurry. I can't handle it. Like, I wake up with this eye hurting at the moment, and I don't know why. Seeing as sleeping is when my eyes get to rest. Anyway, so yes, the bathroom. Pretty spacious considering it's split between boys and girls. Got some time now, so maybe I'll wash up a bit. Let's wash up. I really do need to get that sex alarm image. Oh, actually no, something different, because there won't be any sex going on this game, because haha, you fools. You thought that Falcon would do that? Huh, of course they wouldn't. But we do get to see Ween almost naked. This is pretty luxurious, but I guess it's just heated well water as opposed to the natural hot springs in Ymir. And so I never would have guessed that Dawn would have such a nice bath. Haha, agreed, goes a voice, because it's Randy! Oh my lord, he's so topless. Well, I hope anyone that likes seeing these guys wearing next to nothing are enjoying this. Hey Schwarzer, hope I'm not bothering you. Oh, it's no problem. Oh, he's pretty well built. He has plenty of scars as well, whoopee, because of his Jaeger stuff. Man, brand spanking new campus, dorms in a mansion, fancy baths, everybody is one ritzy place for sure. Well, I think the branch campus here is a bit of an exception. Not even the main campus had a bath like this when I was a student anyway. Did hear they made some modifications this year. Oh. Looks like you really work out, but what's the story of that big scar on your chest? Ah, right. I don't know where I got it. It's been there as long as I can remember. It doesn't hurt anything either. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I shouldn't talk about people's scars when I've got plenty on my own. Now that you mention it. You do have quite a few scars, don't you? Not to mention a really nice build. Well, I am an ex-Jaeger. Those things can come with the backstory. Ah, alright. Whoops, my bad. I gotta watch my manners, but you know about my past anyway, don't you? Yeah, I won't deny it. Got some basic info from the intelligence division, so I don't know the little details, but yeah, is that so? Well, I shouldn't be in here too long. I think I'll head out now. Oh, me too. Yeah, so Green Scar, we still, at this point, they won't tell us how he got it. He just has it. But we'll learn at a later point. But yes, Bandy, ex-Jaeger. We know this because of all the stuff we learn about him in the Crossbow games, because he's a main character there. And we get a bowl of coffee milk. Ah yes, this isn't just your regular coffee. We've added milk to it. Haha! Now Chris can't drink it. Muhahaha. I wouldn't drink it anyway because I'm not a fan of coffee. And in the fridge. This is my way of saying sorry from a bad Panasonic. And besides, episode Fanta. Got it. Thanks. Well then, see ya. And off Randy goes. The relaxing bath restores 100 of green CP, so do keep that in mind. You can bathe once a night and during the day on a free day. When bathing, an event will occur between Ween and another character and they'll both have their CP restored by 100. Keep in mind this will only be affecting your party members for the time being, because obviously anyone else it doesn't really do anything with. We can actually see some people here. Does the plan sound okay to you, Maya? Yeah, got no problems with it. See you tomorrow. Yes, I look forward to it. Well, it looks like Muse and Maya have come up with something, so that's useful. Instructor Ween. He's dropping. Oh, you're so naughty. Damn it, Muse. Sorry, I didn't mean to. You were talking about the club, right? How's that going? Very well. Well, thanks to your tender, loving care, Instructor Ween. Heart symbol. Well, I didn't help out quite that much. Trying to always throws me for a loop. Man, Muse certainly, is a menace. So we can't go into people's rooms, but there are plenty of people we can still talk to, so, you know. I heard I could become manly by studying Eastern culture. To be honest, I'm kind of skeptical, but I guess I'll just have to give it a shot. Okay, I don't know who Kyrie keeps talking to, but anyway. Oh wait, I'm going to train my muscles hard today. I do have swing club tomorrow, so I shouldn't train too hard. Oh, is that Kyrie from Mission Finance over there? Is he interested in weight training too? Then maybe two should form a club over weight training. Just become buff as fuck, just like, just come the size of, like, I don't know, insert a wrestler that's got lots of muscles. I did not think it'd be this hard to gather people for the train club. Who else out of the lads can I ask? Well, Pablo's having issues, we'll probably have to deal with that later. And Ash, well, I don't blame people for wanting to read that sort of thing. Although read is something to be said about that. Why not in your room? What's that magazine you got there? Well, here's then. Is this full of a bunch of babes in swimsuits? You got a problem with that? Not gonna say you can't read those, but why don't you do it in your own room? Camera scaring all the poor little kiddos. Is that it? A real gentleman, Mr. Chevalier. Sheesh. Anyway, have you decided on a club yet? No, I'll get on to it later. Don't worry, no way am I gonna be stuck on student council. Gonna hit nay now. Don't stay out too late. Well, Ash is just gonna leave. Finally decide on something? Yes, we're going to try it out tomorrow and see how it goes. How's your club going? From the time that you found us new members. Yep, sure did. Yeah, so some people are coming along quite nicely with their clubs, which is very, very good. Sorry to interrupt, but it seems like you were both able to decide on a club. Yes, we were. We're going to be starting tomorrow. Want to come watch? If we have time. So your experiences in your clubs will end up being an important part of your school life, so make sure you get plenty of rest for tomorrow. You got it. Understood. And of course we have Altina here with a cup of stuff. So that's where you've been. Instructor Ween, do you need something? Yeah, I need to give you this. And so we hand Altina the student notebook. Student notebook. Received. There are many blank pages. What is their purpose? You can use those pages however you like. For notes in class, your club schedules, even as a diary. Whatever you decide works best for you. What I decide is best for me. We keep saying that to Altina. Are you alright? I'm just a little tired. I wasn't aware educational institutions required so many decisions to be made on a daily basis. I'm starting to think I had an easier time back when I only went on missions. Yeah, fair enough. So that's so. Like I said after school, if you need some help deciding your club, let me know. I'll be there to back you up so you can make your decision at your own pace. At my own pace. I'll try. That's the spirit, Altina. And of course we can leave. That'll take care of all the student notebooks. I should head back to my room before it gets too late. We don't manually go there, which means we can actually talk to anyone that we haven't finished talking to yet. Sandy and Tito were in the kitchen. It's gonna be so fun! I agree. Have you two figured out your club? Yep, we decided to form a cooking club. Yay, a cooking club! Same club Nicholas, Margarita and Milligan were part of back in the day. Wibble, 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 having a flashback. Now that I think about it, you two are the ones who always wanted to buy the food, huh? Guess Cooking Club will be a good fit. What got you interested in cooking? Well, family owns a tavern, grew up with cooking. My parents were off travelling a lot when I was young, so I cooked for myself a lot. I don't think that's not the whole story, Tia. Seems to me like there's someone special you want to cook for. Again! I mentally just die every time they do this. Dan, I mean, why do you think that? Well, I'm sure you'll have a good time together. I'm glad you were able to decide on club, but I'm forward to see what you make. Stop by sometime, we'll be happy to share. Yeah, we'll do our best. And that's all that's needed, after all. Well, pardon me. Hopefully people's bests are enough. Otherwise, you know, why choose that club? Said club. Anyway, Reen's room we can now go into. I'm done for work for the day. Should I head back to my room and rest? Yes, let's return to the room that we reside in. Just like how I'm in a room that I reside in right now. Reen's phone goes off. Well, Arcus goes off. He doesn't have a phone. I haven't heard this before. This isn't usual incoming call screen. Someone sending me a file over the Orbital network. So that one scene that we saw in the previous part, that was like the whole Round of 7 thing, they don't explain this until now, what even it is.
Hello, Reen? Can you hear me?
Ah, our resident white mage is calling. It's Elliot.
Oh, it worked! The connection went through. Just a sec. Let me turn the video on.
Man, technology's progressed. They even have video calls now on mobile devices. I'm telling you, mobile phones are more and more becoming a thing at this point in Trials. I wouldn't be surprised if someday the Ordnance system is literally just like astral projection.
Long time no see, Reen. Well, I guess it's only been a month since we last talked. But it's been 4 whole months
Look
since
how
I've
Elliot's
seen your
grown!
face.
Yay! It's been that long. Wait, before that, what's going on with my Arcus?
This was Prince Oliver's doing.
Damn you, Mad Mercer! Okay. Me doing that is just me doing that. Okay. Well,
He gave
anyway.
you your Arcus too, right? The special program we're using right
Making
now is
myself
called an
laugh.
app.
How do I have my own inside joke to myself? Fucking hell. It's called an app. An app, you say? Well,
Yeah,
this really is
crystal
becoming
clear.
smartphones.
Did you get taller again? Your
How
birthday's coming
dare
up
you
soon,
get
right?
taller? Next month, Reen is legally able to drink. That gives you an idea as to how old he is, depending on whether you want to go
Congratulations on
for
graduating,
various
Reen.
different cultures' ways of having drinking age. Though that doesn't help if, say, you're British, where inside your parents' home, your parents could actually give you, say, things like some level of alcohol when you're like 16, which, you know, is a little bit of a concern there, but hey, you know.
From the sound of it, there were a few issues, but I guess everything's alright now.
Yeah, thankfully. You graduated from your music academy just last month too. Oh yeah, Elliot went off to learn more about music. Off on your debut
Yeah,
tour.
I started earlier this month. I was hoping I'd be able to see you in person, along with Machias, of course.
Well, stop assuming the impossible. He's on his on-site training at the Government Accountability Inspectorate. Oh no, Marcus has joined the government. Well, I guess then the revolution happens, we'll have to tearfully put a bullet in his head. Quite a place to start
I
working.
can definitely see him going there. But it's like he's putting himself in a position to go up against his dad. I'm a little worried.
I'm sure he'll be fine. I just hope he doesn't wear himself out chasing injustice. Man, I'd like to catch up with like this with everyone else too. Probably in person so we can all fulfill our promise.
Oh! You remembered?
Well, day goes by when I don't think about it. Things are pretty hectic here at the branch campus, but sometimes it reminds me of when we were all together.
Well, it is a school. Toa's also an instructor, right? Anyone else I know working there?
Oh, yeah, get this. The principal is the grid, blah, 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 blah. And then Reen goes off and has a conversation with Elliot in the night. It's 12:02. Do I eat on screen? No, I don't. I ran out of gummy bears, so I can't just eat those. I can't just snack on them. But I do have food. I have. Well, cutscene's playing. If I wanted to actually eat on camera, I do currently have this No Mo Caramel Bar. What's great about it is that it's dairy-free, gluten-free, nut-free, egg-free. It's great for and it's plant-powered, which makes it vegan. For anyone that's a vegan, for anyone that has allergies of dairy, gluten, nut or egg, then it's great. And it's caramel, and I love caramel. So, you know, I just happen to have it in my room. I don't know why I've got one bar down here, but I just do. It's only 9 AM, huh? I bet my students are out and about for their club activities already. I should head out myself. Phew, we really talked up a storm last night. Can't believe Prince Oliver set up a communication network just for Class 7. Damn you, Oliver. Anyway, he's done so much for us. I can't thank him enough. Ho ho, Ween! I have invented the modern day smartphone. And we receive bonding points. They're back! Bonding events! On 3 days, we can do bonding events with members of Class 7 and various other characters at occasional points in the story. So, all Class 7, basically. But anyway, you want your bond with that character strengthened. No, your bond with characters will get strengthened and all that. Any unused points will be lost when the story advances and take tons to evening. And on the evening each 3 day, you will receive a bonus point for the purposes of evening exclusive ones. As the example here is, obviously you can bond with Muse, who's not in Class 7 yet. And of course, cards also there on the map on the bakery in the bakery cafe. We can do a couple of things per day, basically. So that's quite useful, actually. And we get a character note of Elliot. And I've noticed here that Ween has a fishing rod here, but he doesn't use this fishing rod. No, we have to get a new one from a different person. Anyway, there's no one on this floor. As we head down here, no, one person on this floor. In their room. And it's one of Leonardo. No, it's Maya. I think I'll be wearing something like this all of a sudden. I just hope it fits. Okay, so Maya's planning to wear an outfit of some kind. So we'll see what she's wearing later. As we do have a bathhouse scene to play out. Stuff. Maybe I should wash off all the sweat from my training. So we get to just go in here again. It didn't matter too much about what we have and haven't gotten resource-wise. This is just because there's optional scenes that you probably should just do naturally. Because they highlight these a lot better, it does mean that you can do them a lot more easily. And I like that. Seems a bit too indulgent to take a bath in the morning like this, but still. This feels amazing. But maybe it's too indulgent to take a bath. Two people thinking the same thing at the same time? What a coincidence. And that's because it's not voiced, we just have to assume that, oh hey, it's Toa. Based on that. Is that you, Ween? Yeah, I guess the bastard can identify the ceiling. Well, that's concerning. And Toa ain't just a towel. Well, anyways, I'm guessing it was built that way intentionally. I'm sure some of the students won't like that, but military school is all about toughing things out. Yeah, not to mention that the actual military, like, they've got one facility and the men and women need to take tons. But this bath seems pretty new, huh? Oh yeah, apparently this building used to be a noble's mansion. But I heard when they were building the branch campus, Aurelia paid for the bath to be renovated out of her own pocket. Pocket? That's downright extravagant. Though now that I think she is a countess, I forget that sometimes. Yeah, I think she's actually extremely wealthy. I don't know if that was her idea to leave the ceiling connected in the bath here. Probably to remove the walls between men and women or something like that. I mean, if you want to go all out on that, then just destroy the wall completely, make it shared, and that men and women can enter at the same time. Something like similar to the... so that, you know, just... I don't know. Then again, I just then immediately assume that we would then get a scene a la any Persona game that has a hot spring scene. Where, of course, the boys get all pervy over the girls, and then the girls get all offended because, you know, people are pervy on them. Or the opposite. Or the fact that in Persona there's 2 times where it's the same spell where both groups get the timings wrong. So, no matter what, they were going to see each other in just towels anyway. And like, yes, just towels because, you know, games that don't want to be rated adult only /18 if they can get away with it, obviously don't want to do that. Ween grew up with Hot Springs, so it doesn't bother him, obviously. So, okay, well, we'll not go that direction. Mentally I am, though. That's why you're from here. Everyone's very own Hot Springs Paradise. Oh, that takes me out. I've been there since fall of 2 years ago. Let me come along with you in Class 7. Yeah, so Sarah, Sharon, Angelica, George were all there too. Oh, is that referring to the stuff in Cold Steel 1? You mean the game that... Oh, you mean the bit that Reen's just like, oh yeah, we had some stuff occur. That was a drama CD and that's only in Japanese. Ugh, Falcom, you fucking assholes. Anyway, at least the Baron and his wife took such good care of all of us. I really miss that place. I'd love to go there with everyone again. Yeah, we should. School year's just begun and we don't know what to expect. We don't even know what future Urbonia itself is headed towards. But if we persevere and overcome all the challenges before us, I know the chance will come again. And we'll be able to go on a trip with all our friends and finally relax. Yeah, let's make that day a reality. I hope Twitch isn't busy bonking the stream, because that would be very annoying. Whoops, I think we stayed talking in the bath too long. I'm going to head to the campus. How about you? I'm planning to spend the day walking around checking on the students. A lot of them are still trying to figure out what club to join. I see. Well, good luck. Don't forget, today's technically a day off for us, so be sure to do something fun. Also, here you go. Toa gives us a bowl of fruit milk. Why is it with all these things being milk? I feel like Falcom's trying to offend me. Anyway, oh, for me. Haha, thank you. Bye for now, Wing. I'll see you at the briefing this afternoon. The relaxing bath restored another 103 CP, and our bond with Toa strengthens. Yep, that's right. We even get bonding points by doing this. So, well, we get bond stuff with it. Anyway, inside of the kitchen, Freddy! Nice and cloudy, just how I like it. This stuff on top, it's got a bit of taste to its body, but a subtle yet sure hint of a savoury undertone. He is, if he's a chef in the future at some point in the series, I will not be surprised. What is this odour? No way, is this the fire insect Christina was talking about yesterday? Oh, let's get out of here! That's Kyrie's here too. I'm gonna wash the teacup that Muse gave me. What's with this smell though? What is Freddy even making? Do not concern yourself with what Freddy's doing. Let's just leave while we can and never talk about it again. Welcome to Leeds. We're now actually able to walk around the show-ups. And we have a whole bunch of places to go into. And a place that has a sub-event. So of course we got a whole bunch of stuff we can do. Let's go in a circle around. So first things first, cards and game stuff. Behold, board games! And if any of them happen to be references to anything, please let me know, because I forget whether there are any. Carnegie Books and Games, like the name implies, it sells books and a ton of toys to boot. Seems like a pretty nice place. You can purchase books and accessories here. Yay! Some books will automatically be registered and can be read anywhere. Yay! Simple enough. And we can talk to the person here. Rachel. Oh, well, if it isn't the talk of the town. Good morning. Are you here to get some teaching materials? This should be everything you need. Just came in just this morning. Thanks, that makes things easier. Wait, what's with this box? Oh, pardon me, this one's mine. It's a new board game. Been trying to get it in the second it came out. Must have gone mixed in with the rest. My bad. Oh, no worries. A board game, huh? So like chess, right? It may not be very popular throughout the Empire, but there are many more board games besides chess. Yeah, like checkers. Or Chinese checkers. I guess they'd be Calvarian checkers, but ah well. We also play a card and puzzle games. You have a pretty good selection. You just play a card game called Blade. Oh, nice. You used to play Blade a lot too. Another card game has gone really popular lately. I'll show it to you next time. Sure, I'll hold on to you to that. She's really into games. It must be her hobby. Please take this as a token of our acquaintance. Heartless Edgar, Chapter 1. So, yeah, there's a fiction novel called Heartless Edgar, and that's a series of books we can find throughout the game. Or at least one of. We can also go around and just look at the front covers. I swear one is meant to be based off of Catan. One looks like a train-based one. There's one that's definitely doing something there. There's some boards here for... Hey, look, there was Blade cards still. People do still play Blade. Obviously, with Crow not around to market the shit out of it to everyone, obviously the popularity died down a bit. Next locale, the chapel, because Septian Church is bloody everywhere, as to be expected. Although there doesn't appear to be anyone here besides the priest, so fair enough. Leaves Chapel. Similar in size to the one in Trista. I haven't had a chance to stop by since I started working. Maybe I should take some time to pray. We shall pray to our gods. There's also some people in here. Let's read the next page. Goes a kindly voice. Out loud together. Yes, ma'am. Go the children. And they're in the middle of Sunday school. Don't want to interrupt them. Ah, okay. School on a Sunday. Still, why would people do that to themselves? Father Henry, welcome to the Leaves Chapel of the Septian Chapel. Oh, it's you. This is the first time you come to worship, right? I've been swamped with work. It's okay, but you need to take a break every now and then. A change of perspective works wonders too. Don't focus too much on a single thing. Thanks for the advice, Father Henry. This is, quite useful. Be worth a while. You can visit more often. Yeah. Okay, so you know what? Sometimes there are advice that priests can give that are quite useful, I will admit. Ignoring the other places for a moment, we can see Sydney here has got a gallery of girls here.
Nice!
Look at all these cuties. Hey, Leaves, how about I show you around Leaves? Even though I don't know the place myself. Oh, you're so funny. Oh, I wonder if he knows him. Yeah, he might. It's just like he's a student here. No, I know him. But look at the little Hayes guy here. Wait, this game came out before he even debuted in XD. Damn it, my references don't work. Anyway, you ladies need help with something, just leave it to me. I don't think those girls are locals. Did they go out of the way to come here? Sydney's got some guts to go and talk to him like that. Yeah, well, good luck, Sydney. You're gonna need it. Anyway, next place, Lapin. It's a boutique. Why the fuck have I got a pony song in my head? Mishy! Giant one of that. And Poms. Why do they make Pom plushies? The Lapin seems to be a privately owned clothing store. They have clothes for both men and women, as well as miscellaneous goods and stuffed animals. Oh, might be a good place to get a gift for Elise. Ah, good on Wayne for thinking of his sister. Anyway, you can buy gifts at various stores. You can give them to people to increase your bond with them. Yay! Many gifts are only available for a limited time, so it's best to buy them whenever you see them. Good idea. Valerie is also here looking at a dress. Oh, this outfit's nice. But even if I go, what would I even wear it for? Good logic. Instructor Swords, how long have you been standing there? I wasn't trying to sneak up on you or anything. I was just a little curious. Have you decided on your club? No, not really. I'm starting to think that being on the student council that the princess said doesn't sound so bad after all. Ah, God, you could get stuck with her then. But are you sure that's what you want to do? Either way, it's not something I want to talk about with you. Now, if you excuse me, she's quite the ice queen, isn't she? You could just call her a bitch. That sounds easier. At least considering she's from Northampton and all. Actually, that's a good point. Maybe not, because then that sounds rather racist. So we've got in this boutique, there is a white silk kerchief, sorry, it's handkerchief, that can be given to Elise. Whoop. And this also costs all of our mirror right at this moment, so maybe not. We can also get some armor here, the Nylon Park and the light shoes. These are better armor than what we start with, and there's also some accessories here if you really want to get them. Like the orange cape gives defense paint, which is useful. Soft soles prevents petrify, cozy socks prevent freeze, and all these actually do give stats, so they're better than the base forms that existed in the first two games. There's also red hair for Ween, which gives him a passionate crimson, and is most likely probably a reference to Adel from the Yeast games, because he has red hair. There will be various of those that we can find all over the place, but we don't actually, we should probably exchange this stuff. Okay, we actually have the money now to buy the white silk kerchief and not worry too much. Now, how would I even send it to Elise? I forget how it's done. So we just kind of have it. We can use it. I should send Elise a gift. Oh, I hope she'll like it. So we send it. Okay, so we just send it out and bond to free immediately. How useful. Oh yeah, we still have some quartz and I think we haven't equipped to win. You know what? Fair enough on that. HP 2 give us 1,200 health. That's useful. I understand the analyzer's there for the purposes of, well, analyzing, but it gives arts, but not really using arts with Ween. He's a physical attacker, damn it. Anyway, Barney's Tavern and Inn is our next location. This is where Gina's father works. And it's nice that we do get NPCs that we do get to know quite well. It's just that they are generic NPCs, so the amount of caring about how they look really doesn't matter too much. This is what someone can do during the day. It's a really nice place. I should order something. Can restore EP, and CP by resting at the inn. Also, you can try the recommended dish to learn its recipe. How lovely. Oh, instructor. Thank you for taking care of my daughter, Gina. I hope she isn't causing any trouble for you. Oh, absolutely not. She's been making time to help out the school cafeteria. She's been bailing us out. I'm sorry she's only able to help you during the day, but I'm glad I heard the school is really short on staff members. She's the daughter of a tavern keeper, so she can get pretty rowdy, but I hope she continues to be helpful. I'm sure she will. Thank you. Have Paul is the tavern keeper. He's such a nice person. How dare he take such good care of the students? I have to thank him for that. So yes, we can now go and get ourselves piled onion wings, with 500 mirror being used to get this. So we try the recommended recipe, which means we get it memorized. How useful. And Randy's here. Yo, Schwarzer, you here for a drink too? Randolph, wait, you're not drinking, are you? Don't worry. It's not well, it looks like. Going to my position can't go on knocking back the hard stuff. Well, not during the day at least. Bah, now that's the stuff. Now, I'm telling you, it's not alcoholic, but the atmosphere makes the drink, you know. Daisy, pour me another. I'll be right there. So Daisy's the one that's doing all the going around the tables. Sheesh, don't overdo it. He's acting like he's already a regular here. Is he doing it on purpose, or maybe this is just how he always is? Well, that's Randy for you, I guess. Anyways, there's more places to go into. AKA one more place. Neo, 3, and Imports. Fish! Specifically a swordfish. And Muse. This place has a bit more of an Eastern look in some of its attires, but then again, it does make sense because they seem to be importing it. Hey, young fella, mind if we have a real chat? A chat real quick. Damn dyslexia. Me? Sorry for calling you over the blue. Aren't you an instructor from the new branch campus? Not to mention the famous Ashen Chevalier? Yeah, well, yes. I see, but you're an impressive young man, so I'll give you this. I'm sure you make better use of it than I. And we get a custom wad. This fishing wad. It's the latest model from the Lake Lodge Company. Yay! Oh, you're a fisherman too. My friend from school was in the Imperial Fishing Club, so I dabbled a little. You don't say. Imperial Fishing Club is the pride of the Lake Lodge Company. When I was younger, I travelled all over the continent of Sonoria. Yeah. Used some of my connections joining the Fisherman's Guild headquartered in LaBelle. Ah. They're like the Imperial Fishing Club's rival. They used to hate each other, but now they're on good terms. See you, sure. The fishing gear I gave you was recently given to me by the Lake Lodge Company. I see, but even so, I can't accept such a straggling gift. No, it's fine. I'm just doing my part to spread the love of fishing. If either of you fish more, you can fish more and teach your students. How that would be great. I see. Fishing could be a good facilitator for communication. Thank you. I appreciate it. Don't mention it. Here, take this too. And we receive a fishing book and some bait. Once you start filling up the notebook, just stop by and I can take a look at it. Go out and catch all sorts of different fish and I'll have prizes lined up right up for you. We've got a few nice spots to cast them here and leave, so fish away. Alright, I will. Thank you for all this stuff. No need to thank me. You deserve a little downtime too, don't you think? As you've been with some fish, I gotta find your items to trade for them. Feel free to come back to Neo 3 on any time. You got it. Thank you again. The fishing notebook is now unlocked, and we can play nearby water to start fishing as long as it actually allows us to. And we get them in the thing. So there's also a whole bunch of gear that upgrades your wad. Instead of just getting a better wad, you just get parts that improves your thing. So yeah, we can sell our fish for various consumables, equipment, and there's also quartz tabs, but there's not really quartz tabs. And we can buy more stuff here. With another 1,000 mirror going to a gift, we got Mizu Yokan for Altina. There's also the Kanako Peki. I'm using up all my money if I'm not careful. So I'll stop myself there for the moment. We can also do an optional bonding event with Muse if we wanted to. But not for now, we'll save that until we absolutely have nothing else to do mandatory-wise, I'd argue. Phew, I've got the lay of the land now. Oh no. Hey, Capua, delivery person! Excuse me, is there a problem? This is more than just a problem. I'm the new guy at my delivery company, and so my deliveries are addressed to places I've never even heard of. His name is Jim. I think there's more than one problem with him. Do you have any idea where Falls Branch campus is? Well, there's no one young out of it. It's pretty new. I'm told that there's 2 other places I can't find. And I have other deliveries to make today too. I'm not going to make them out this way. Even standing here talking, I'm running out of time! No. Oh, well, I can help. I'm actually instructor at the Falls Branch campus. What? Really? If you could help me, that'd be great. There'll be no trouble at all. You said there were 3 places you can find. The Branch campus side, what are the other 2? Let's see. One is Nefali Exchange. You're in the wrong place for that. And the other's called Radio Trista. Again, wrong place for that. Based off of names, you'd think it's definitely in the wrong place. No. Those are locations in Leaves. Believe it or not. I was only never expected to hear that name here. Didn't see Sally at the dorm, so I better check around the campus for her. Should be pretty easy enough to swing by the exchange shop. Here's all the packages. Thank you so much. So we are now doing our job, as it is. We can never just get out of work. So in order to confront the Parasites we'll see, can we meet back here when we're both done? Yeah, that works. And so we've now got a quest, which means we get the quests tab. Yippee! Key quests have a required mark next to the name, and the story will progress only once they've been completed. Please note that when the story progresses, quests with a time limit of short will vanish from your list, and you will be unable to complete them. Really, due to the way the game works, most of the time quests will always be short. And we can now use the S button to go to the bonus campus via the quick travel menu. So now we're able to go between Leaves and the bonus campus through here. Let's save. It's almost 12:30. I really should have lunch. So I'll end this part. Do all the things you can on YouTube, obviously, and anyone that does watch this on Twitch, I hope you enjoy the live experience of watching me play the game before I upload it to YouTube. I guess that really is it. I just do the outro for outro purposes, but well, what can you do? At the end of the day, we'll have I'll put into consideration which of the 2 or 3 bonding events we have. One is Altina, one's Museum, one's Kurt, into consideration for next time, because then I'll have time to think as to who to get some bonding points with. Don't worry, there is no final bonding event that is truly romantic outside of at 1 or 2 of them, but they're all class 7, so it's not that much of a problem. Besides, Reen doesn't view new class 7 in that way. At least not till the Eventide stuff of Cold Steel 4, but that's a different matter entirely. So until then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.